YouTube and Snapchat and Rumblers. Shake your tits and swing your dicks. You made it to another Friday. Well, what a week. Hope you enjoyed the Friday Road Show. Before we get today's show kicked off, though, I want to tip my hat to today's libation. I am drinking a Vodka Collins. Yeah, now this is actually my riff on a Vodka Collins, because I'm going to show you why. This is one of my favorite summer drinks, by the way. It's cool, it's crisp, it's refreshing. You have about 4 or 5 of these while you're poolside. You don't remember the rest of the fucking day. Real simple to make. Now, often confused with the Tom Collins, which is the same drink, it just has gin in it. A Vodka Collins, well, it's got vodka. So it's real simple to make. 2 shots of your favorite vodka. You could use Collins mix. Mrs. T's actually makes a pretty decent one, even though I'm not a fan of pre-made mixes because I feel that they're like liquid diabetes. But Mrs. T's does make a decent one. You can make your own Collins mix, which is simply lemon juice, a little water, and simple syrup. Or I find that using fucking lemonade, because that's basically what lemonade is, works just fine too. So, 2 shots of vodka. You fill the glass up about 3/4 of the way with lemonade, and then you top it with either club soda, or I like to use just a little 7-Up, just to push the envelope a little bit more. I know. Pure Collins enthusiasts go, that's not a Collins. You gotta use club soda. And to them I say, okay, it's your cocktail. Make it however the fuck you want. It does taste better with 7-Up, but I've done both. So as you can see, it's a nice, you're supposed to garnish it with a maraschino cherry, but we don't have time for fucking cherries on this show. We got a lot of shit to do, so I got it in this nice, summery glass. So as I load the drink up and be somebody. Oh yeah, those are dangerous because you don't feel them. That's good shit. So, like I said, what a week. Road show was last week. I was in AC from Friday to Tuesday, okay? So I got back on Tuesday, and I was reminded of one thing that I kind of forgot about over the years. How much I fucking hate Atlantic City, okay? It's like the dregs of humanity, all right? Now, I know when you get to a certain age, like every fucking senior citizen in the world thinks Atlantic City is like the next best thing to paradise. I don't know. Not my thing. I mean, I love casinos. Don't get me wrong. I'd rather go to Vegas. I'd rather go to Mohegan. Shit, I'd rather go to fucking Foxwoods. And, you know, there's that casino up in Monticello, that resorts casino that I do love. But, yeah, I couldn't catch a fucking run on the blackjack tables if my life depended on it, okay? I mean, I did make a couple of bucks playing roulette, but not enough to break even. I don't mind admitting that. Like I said, fucking Atlantic City is just chock full of some of the most special fucking mutants you're ever gonna see. I mean, you take a walk down the fucking boardwalk, it's like it looks like a fucking methadone clinic vomited onto the Jersey Shore. Okay, you know me, when I think of the Jersey Shore, there's only one place I want to be, Cape May. Fucking beautiful. I mean, it's all the way at the ass under the Garden State Parkway, but that's the best part of the Jersey Shore right there. So Saturday, I had to do a training. So by the time I was done, it was still daylight out. So I said, fuck it. You know what? Let me go have a drink on the beach by the Land Shark Bar. Just for the fuck of it. I was a little hungry, so I figured I'd grab a burger or something. So I'm sitting at the bar, and again, you know, this is what I say. I always look fucking pissed off, and it keeps 99% of the world away from me, except for that 1 fucking percent that needs to be fucking medicated and put in a rubber room. Those are the ones that talk to me, okay? They just out of the blue think that I'm charming and they want to fucking talk to me, okay? So that's how I know they need to be medicated. So there's this couple next to me, right? And all of a sudden, the guy starts talking to me. Now, this guy, in the 5-minute span that he started talking to me, he told me he was originally from the Bronx, he lives in North Jersey, and he just got out of prison. That's delightful, okay? He's like 50 years old, he's got neck tattoos and shit. And the girl he was with was like, she looked like a pretty straight-laced lady. You know, they were in their 50s. I mean, they're not fucking young. They were like, I mean, and this guy was just out of his fucking mind, okay? Drinking Budweiser. That's usually the first telltale sign. He goes, and he kept doing this fucking Randy Macho Man impression. He's like, oh yeah, you know who this is, right? And he was doing this with the fingers. I'm like, yeah, Macho Man. Oh yeah, yeah, Macho Man, Randy Savage, and he kept fucking, like, in his head, he thought he was hilarious, okay? And the bartender and I are looking at each other, I'm like, he's fucking good, did he just escape? And they're trying to figure out how they're going to stay an extra night, wherever the fuck they're staying. At one point, this guy was and he's telling me that, right in front of the girl, he's like, oh yeah, she's got some good pussy, yeah. And I'm like, this fucking guy. I actually leaned back and I looked at the chick, I went, are you okay? Like, do you need help or something? You want me to call somebody? And she's like, no, I'm okay. So after like 20 minutes of this shit, I thought I was going to fucking put my head through the goddamn bar. They leave. Thank God. So the bartender comes over to me. She says, thank God they fucking left. She goes, I thought the woman was being held hostage. I said, so did I. These are the crazy fucking people that talk to me. And I can't, the fucking casinos, here's one of the reasons why I absolutely fucking hate Atlantic City casinos. Because they're chock full of fucking hookers. Yeah, no, I mean, and it's not like, some of them you can spot right away, but a lot of them dress regular, so you don't fucking know. My rule is this: if you see a chick in a casino, right, single, walking around, 99% of the time she's working. Now, I don't fucking bother these people. Again, these are the people that come and bother me. You're sitting at the bar, they bother you. You're at a fucking blackjack table, they bother. So I'm playing blackjack. It's like 1 o'clock in the morning, because I always like to play cards late. There's nobody there. So I'm playing fucking blackjack, and this broad sits down next to me, and she goes, she said something, if I wanted to stake, like, stake a hand for him. I said, no. She goes, you want some company, baby? I said, yeah, $1,000 an hour I charge. And she goes, what? I said, you heard me. And she goes, oh, okay, gets up and fucking leaves. It's how you get rid of them, okay? Because if you start talking to them, they won't fucking leave. You just, right out of the gate, you tell them you charge for your fucking time, okay? Then I'm playing roulette, right? And I'm walking back to my fucking room. I'm walking back to the elevators, and this broad comes up beside me, hooks my arm, and she's like, hey, baby, you want me to escort you back to your room? And I said, yeah, $1,000 an hour I charge. This bitch stopped short, almost pulled me down. She almost fell off her fucking heels. She goes, what, you're working too? I went, uh-huh. She goes, really? I went, yeah. She said, damn. She said, $1,000 an hour, you that good? I said, sweetheart, not only can't you afford me, but you can't fucking handle me. Have a nice night. Again, that's how you fucking leave. And then I guess the word got around, because the next night when I was down there, nobody bothered to talk to me, which was great. Okay? So, if you're ever in a casino and you want hooker away, just charge them. What's the worst that could happen? They actually give you $1,000 an hour? I mean, just like double bag it, put a garbage bag on, like, around you. I don't judge. Do what you got to do. Me, personally, I'm not looking for any kind of fucking attention. I got no feeling in my right hand. I'm my own best friend. So, anyhow, driving down the AC Expressway, I saw signs for Toby Keith in concert. And I said, so sometimes I talk to myself in the car. It's the only intelligent conversation I'm having. So I said to myself out loud, I says, oh shit, Toby Keith, I should get tickets for that. And then about a couple hours later, I happened to look at my phone, and I saw in my Google feed that Toby Keith was canceling all concerts because he just got diagnosed with stomach cancer. Now, granted, this is terrible news. I mean, in all honesty, I really do. I love Toby Keith. I always did. And I really hope he sincerely makes a full recovery, because I think he's great. But it doesn't negate the fact that, one, these fucking things are always fucking listening. Okay? Always. And two, Google loves to piss on my parade. I mean, you couldn't wait at least a fucking day to tell me this? You gotta wait, right? Like a couple hours later? Oh, you thought you had a fun idea? You were gonna make a fun plan? Fuck you! No, he's got stomach cancer. You can't win, Every time I think of a fucking good idea, Google fucks it up for me. The fuck, Google? In other news, I heard that, and I don't know how I feel about this, but Coca-Cola is now partnering with Jack Daniels to create canned cocktails. This is all the rage now. So Jack and Coke is a popular drink for people who don't understand how to properly enjoy Jack Daniels. Now, we all know I have this undying love for Jack Daniels. Like, I legitimately love the taste of Jack Daniels, and I never, ever, ever mix it in a cocktail, ever. Okay, because it just ruins it. The only thing I want in my Jack Daniels is a couple of 3 little ice cubes, and that's it. I like it the way Sinatra did. Okay, I think I could count on one hand how many times I've actually had a Jack and Coke, and I probably still got 4 fingers left. I just don't like it. It ruins the fucking Jack Daniels. So, aside from that, I refuse to buy or drink Coca-Cola products because it's a racist soda. They don't like white people. They want all their staff to be less white, so I say, fuck you, Coca. Even when it's on sale, I walk past it and I buy Pepsi. Okay? Anyhow. So, they're partnering with Jack Daniels. So, it looks like a regular fucking can of Coke. Comes in 2 versions, 0 calorie for you health-conscious people, and then, the full fat flavor. I mean, I do not see myself buying this. I do not see myself trying. I mean, maybe if I'm on the beach and someone hands it to me, I might power through it, depending upon how thirsty I am. But, yeah, I don't know. I mean, it makes sense as far as a pairing goes, but you won't see me buying that shit. And if you're a patriot at all, fucking boycott it. Your COVID special report will get this. Dr. Anthony Fauci, who's been vaxxed, boosted, reboosted, boosted again, fingered and boosted, got the fucking wolf flu. This is the same little fuckhead, okay, that wanted to force everyone to get a vaccine. This is the same little cunt face that said, if you get vaccinated, you won't get COVID. Well, ain't karma a fucking bitch? Okay? Hey, Fauci, you listening? I hope your fucking ass falls off and you spend the rest of your life shitting into a garbage bag, you little fuckface. Anyway, get your tickets out, kids. You know what time it is. We're about to hop onto that maniacal, magical express into mayhem and fuckery. The crazy train's about to leave the station. All aboard! Woo-hoo! First stop, New York City. The fucking idiot's playground. So, some deranged homeless fuck the other day, actually it was yesterday I believe, jumped onto the subway tracks at the Washington Square Park station and delayed the trains for hours. Okay, fucking up everyone's day. Why? Because crack is whack. Okay, look at this fucking animal. All right, I mean, he's walking back and forth, yelling fucking incoherently. Okay, he refused to get out. I mean, he's wearing like a sheet for pants and like a woman's flowered t-shirt. Okay, so people are offering him money to get out of the fucking tracks. I mean, why wouldn't someone just shoot this motherfucker? Okay. It's not like he's contributing anything to society. It's not like you go to jail for committing crimes in New York City anymore. Just shoot him in the fucking head. Hand the gun to someone of color, and the person don't have to fucking worry. Okay? I mean, emergency responders eventually convinced them to climb out. They left like a trail of crack. So he, So they eventually, after hours, convinced this asshole to climb out. They're only going to fucking let him go, in a couple of hours anyway to wreak havoc someplace else. That's what happens, all right? Somewhere else in the city yesterday, same fucking day, must have been a full moon, some other homeless guy brought an inflatable pool onto a fucking subway train. And then he proceeded to strip down naked and bathe himself with a gallon bottle of water. I mean, he's splashing people with his dirty ass water. Like, who fucking wants to deal with this shit when they're trying to go to work? Okay, I mean, what the fuck is happening? Okay. Meanwhile, they lock up a woman for selling churros. This was okay, but if you sell churros and mangoes in Brooklyn, they put your ass in jail. All right. I mean, first of all, I want to know where the fuck did he get the inflatable pool? It wasn't a small pool. It was like a big one, okay? Where the fuck did he get it? And then inflate this fucking thing. And then just brought it onto the train. Nobody said anything. Nobody stopped him. Where the fuck are the transit cops? Were they all looking at the fucking ceiling? Pop the fucking pool. Holy Holy shit, this is Mayor motherfucker city. This is how he's gonna crack down and clean up the fucking city. It's like a homeless person's paradise right now. Okay? I mean, but here's a fun little statistic. Crime in New York is up in all 5 boroughs. It's up over 40% more than it was this time last year. Okay, from when that other jerk off Mayor Muppet Hands was mayor. I say it all the time. I didn't think that we could possibly get any worse than fucking de Blasio, and then you fucking retards vote this cocksucker in, okay? Good job, New York. Good job. There you go. Okay? Okay, let's vote somebody else in, too, right? Fucking assholes. All right, next stop, Montauk. All the way out east. So, this was hilarious. Social media influencer Remy Bader was told that she couldn't ride a horse at the Deep Hollow Ranch in Montauk because she was too fat. And apparently she's upset at the ranch now. Okay? What about the poor horses? These poor fucking horses. Now, some places do have a weight limit. They do. I'm not going to say. And rightfully so. These horses are like going out 3, 4, 5 fucking times a day. You don't want to stress the fucking horse out carrying some fat ass on its back. I get it. Okay? Now, she's alleging that they laughed at her. And my guess is they were laughing at her because she was cross-eyed. She's cross-eyed. Not because she's fat. Because, in all honesty, I know some of you are going to fucking fall off of your chairs now. But in all honesty, she's not that big. I mean, she's thick, yeah. Okay? but it's not like TLC is going to give her a fucking show. Because that's how you know when TLC comes calling, that's how you know you're fat. That's when you know you have a fucking eating disorder. Okay, but she's just thick. She's thick and curvy. Some people like that. Nothing wrong with it. Go ahead, knock yourself out. The fact that she's fucking cross-eyed, that's a problem. Okay, I mean, who wants to deal with that? Right? I mean, come on, you know? So, my guess is this all went down not because of her weight, but probably because she was acting a little bitchy and diva-ish, because, she is the social media influencer. That's like me walking into a restaurant and demanding the best table in the house and the best of everything because I'm on YouTube, which clearly, I don't do that. I do that because I'm sort of a big deal outside of YouTube. But I think that's really why this kind of went down that way. So she called them out on TikTok, basically said that they fat shamed her, and the owner's son responded with a Facebook video saying, "When you're not a fat bitch, you could ride at the ranch." And again, I said this I totally think this had to do with her attitude, not her weight. Now, look at me now, okay? Defender of the fat shamed. The fuck is the world coming to? All right, next stop, the music world. Let's talk about that talented lyricist Lizzo and her new song, Girls. Well, apparently, she was asked by some fans in England to remove a highly offensive lyric from her song. Oh my goodness, what could that possibly be? And who are these brave English fans, you might be wondering? Well, people with fucking cerebral palsy. That's right, the handicapped. Okay, the slur that they are requesting that she remove because it's derogatory and harmful. The word, wait for it, spaz. That's right, I said spaz. Apparently that's a derogatory term for people with fucking cerebral palsy. Okay? Who fucking knew? Okay? Now here's how this piece of shit song went before this whole lyric thing. Okay? Hold my bag, bitch, hold my bag, I'm a spaz, hold me back. It's now been changed to hold my bag, bitch, hold my bag, do you see this shit, hold me back. Then she goes on to refer to women in the rest of her song as bitches and hoes, which clearly isn't offensive to women at all, probably because we don't even know what the fuck a woman is anymore. Okay? So all of us have been saying spaz for years with no problem. I mean, in the 80s, it was like a fucking thing. They had T-shirts that said spaz or spaz, don't be a spaz on it, okay? T-shirts. 80s were a great time. But because the world is full of pussies that can't handle words, this stupid bitch apologized and then said she would never use offensive language in her songs. Like she would never refer to women in a derogatory form at all, right? I'm sure if I went through her catalog of music, I could counter that statement pretty quickly. Now, at least she's good with the palsies. That's the most important thing. Listen, you could take any fucking word and it's going to offend somebody. Okay, what are we going to do? Sign language our music now? Get the fuck out of here. Listen, I'm against censorship, okay, in any form, okay? Whether I agree with it or not. Like, if I don't like something, you know what I do? I just don't fucking listen to it. There's plenty of music out there I don't like, okay? I may not like the artist. I may not like the lyrics. I may not like the song. I may not like what they stand for. I don't listen to it, okay? Same with shit on TV. If I see something that I don't like, I change the fucking channel. I don't make a big deal of it. It's really not complicated. I don't get what people don't get. Okay? Keep your lyrics the way they're written. The minute you start changing shit because someone doesn't like it, you kill the art of music. Music is self-expression. Okay? It's freedom of speech. Seriously, say whatever the fuck you want to say. Even if it's dumb, say whatever the fuck you want to say. Who cares? Okay? I would tell the palsies the same thing that I tell the haters of my show. I know there's like 2 or 3. Okay? Want to know what it is? I would say, if you don't like what I'm saying, then go fucking kill yourself. Okay? Don't fucking listen to me. Yeah. Anyway, next stop, the World Health Organization and the CDC. Well, we got a monkeypox update. A couple of weeks ago, I said that I was shocked that nobody thought the term monkeypox would be construed as racist. Of course, I was joking. I'm funny like that, you know. I make jokes. Well, the WHO and the CDC obviously thought I was serious. I mean, and they're officially canceling the term monkeypox because they decided it was racist. Who knew they were such big fans of the Friday wrap-up? What the fuck they gonna do? Call it the nigga pox now? Hey, shit'll fuck you up. Ruins your credit. You start impregnating shit everywhere. Start eating fried chicken and watermelon. What the fuck they gonna call it now? I don't know, Pops. But apparently monkeypox is a racist term. Oh, God. Okay, kids, your sports update. Yankees and Blue Jays tonight at 7:07. Mets play the Marlins and Queens at 7:10. The Phillies play the Nats tonight at 7:05. Oh, I got a Phillies update for you. You know how I always say the Phillies fans are a little mentally irregular, right? Well, it's been a while since I've caught one of these stories, but they never seem to disappoint. So Sunday, there was a brawl at the Phillies game. Some guy who probably had way too many Yinglings, and he was fat, yelled at some woman who had just sat down because he wanted to get out of the aisle. I guess he had to go take a fucking whiz or whatever. So the woman just said, he said, give me a minute, I just sat down. So he called her a hoa. And her husband and her 2 sons promptly began beating the shit out of the guy. And before you know it, it was a fucking full-out rumble in the stands. Take a look. You gotta love the fucking Phillies fans. They're out of their fucking mind. Okay, kids, NHL. You know we were gonna get to it. Rangers in Tampa. Man, what a fucking heartache. Listen, it is what it is, you know? I mean, I'm happy the Rangers made it as far as they did. I, of course, wanted them to go all the way. I really, really thought we had a good fucking shot at beating Tampa. We beat Carolina, which I told you had a much better defense. But I don't know. The Rangers, after they got their asses kicked in the Garden, I didn't want to admit it, but but fucking heartache. But hey, listen, you know what? We made it this far, semifinals. It's a new team. They're young. They're hungry. Let's do it again next year, boys. Next time, let's go all the way. Go Rangers, all right? So now I get to focus just on baseball. Lucky you. And what the fuck is that? We're going to talk about women with two vaginas. I know what you're saying. Am I hearing things? No, you're not. This is apparently a thing. I swear to God. You know, just when I thought I've heard everything, this something else comes up, okay? So there's a woman in Arizona named Leanne, and she was born with two vaginas. Now, they're two fully functioning pussies. They have lips and everything. So, like, when she spreads her legs, she has one on one side, one on the other. There's like a wall separating them. Then, of course, there's a tank in the ass, okay? So it's like, you know, it's like a bowling ball, kind of. You know, you could just, yeah. I mean, and they're both fully functional. So they both, like, come. You could impregnate them. You could impregnate the person in both of their vaginas. I would imagine you could probably impregnate them at the same time. Imagine that. Oh, God. Now, like I said, so I have questions now. Because as I was researching this for you people, I found it wasn't an isolated incident. It's all over the world. I mean, like, there's women in England, throughout the United States, and all that other shit. What kind of fucking drugs was your mother on when you was just carrying you? That you're born with two vaginas? Okay, that's one question. And then two, like, if you're with somebody who has two vaginas, I would, as alarming as that might be at first, it might be kind of fun. I'm just saying, you know, but like, if you like favor one over the other, or if you like this one on Tuesday and the other one on Wednesday, is that considered cheating? Like, I don't, like, you know, you always fuck the left hole. You don't like the right hole anymore. Like, I mean, like, because you know how women are. They're batshit crazy. So, like, does that, like, double the fucking estrogen? Is it double the crazy during period time? Do you have, like, does one have a period, like, this month and another one has a period the next month? Because, you know, like, that's actually pretty good if that's the case, because, you know, one's plugged, you still got the, you know, you still got fun in the other one. Like, I just, there's so many questions. Like, I want to interview somebody who has one of these. Like, I actually want to see it. Okay? For scientific and medical purposes, relax. Okay? Don't think I'm going all pornographic. But seriously, this is a fucking thing. Just when I thought I've heard it all, there's always some new mutation out there. All right, kids, right, a racist. The U.S. Bureau of Justice Statistics confirms that since 1980, the incarceration rate of women is up 716%. That's right, bitches be crazy. Who says women can't do things just as well as men, huh? All right, kids, a PSA. You know, wandering around this weekend, I noticed, you know, a lot of tourists and shit, but like, even like here, like in New York, like just in my travels, I always see, and it always irritates me. I can't stand people who wear these big ass cell phone pouches. Like, cell phones now, like, they're not compact anymore. Like, even mine, like, I bought the biggest one. It's like, it's fucking huge because I'm going blind. Okay, but I like the big phone. But they have these fucking pouches. It looks like you're carrying a fucking television on your hip. But where the fuck are you going with these things? Okay, what are you, Batman? You're gonna have a fucking utility belt? Like, that's another thing. You see guys with these utility belts. I mean, you look like a fucking jackass. Okay? Put your fucking phone in your pocket like a regular person and stop it. And if you're wearing sandals with your fucking little cell phone pouch, then you should go home, lock yourself in a room, take a nice deep breath, and fucking kill yourself. Retard. Well, kids, it's Father's Day weekend, Sunday. So, you know, make sure you wish your dad a happy Father's Day. If you don't have a dad, wish somebody you wish was your dad, or somebody you think is your dad, or somebody who's dad-like to you a happy Father's Day. Maybe even buy them a drink. Who knows? Okay? Stay COVID-less, kids. No mask, don't ask, haters can kiss my ass, and remember who loves you, babe. It's been your Friday wrap-up, and I'll see you when I see you.